Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Survival Odyssey video. Today I'm going to show you guys my favorite ways of getting a ton of XP in Survival Odyssey, and everything I'm going to show you is actually going to grant you like a ton, and I mean a ton of XP. Now keep in mind, at the beginning of this video I have 884 essence, so as this video progresses you're going to see that number go really high. So keep in mind that every level up only takes like a few hundred essence, or less than 100 essence once you get to like the 90s. So doing this method can get you like tens of level ups very easily, okay? So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is if you come here to the ice biome, to this like kind of behind the floating islands, there's actually 3 things here which are going to get, or I think just 2 things here. They're going to give you a ton of XP really quick. So I'm sure you could probably guess, but the first thing on the list is going to be the giant. Now if you're pretty low level, this can be a relatively difficult boss to fight. So do be cautious of that. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Yeah, this can be a relatively difficult boss to fight. You're gonna need a crossbow or a bow to do this the most effectively. But if you're willing to spend some time just shooting at him with a crossbow from a distance, then this is gonna be a fantastic way of getting a ton of XP. He has about 2000 HP. If you have full god armor and an overheal totem, or an overheal artifact, he won't even get you halfway to dead. And it gives you over about 100 essence, plus all these little essence orbs, which go flying around. So again, keep in mind, I started this with about 880 essence, and I'm now at 1050, not including those 2 essences that I haven't picked up yet. So yeah, obviously, this boss gives you about 200 essence total, which is several level ups. If you're really low level, that would grant you about 5 to 10 level ups, maybe even more than that. But if you're in the 90s, that would probably give you 2 level up. Now the second thing on the list, since we're here, is going to be the pink guardian. Now if you come to the mountain right next to the like the giants, and you climb up this rope, you're going to go to the pink diamond island, and up there is going to be a tougher giant, which is called the pink guardian. Now if you actually have void strength, which I'm going to switch to void strength really quick. If you have void strength, you can knock this out really easily. Now again, I'm going to recommend that you use a overheal artifact, or if you have god armor and a god sword, I'm really going to recommend that you go ahead and use that, as it's going to make this much easier. But as you can see, yeah, we just killed him very quickly, and all of his essence went flying, and I just got over 300 essence points for that, which is, I mean, that is just an obscene amount. Like, it truly is. And that's not even all of it. There's still some more essence to pick up. There you go. Pick up that. And as a bonus on top, you can get all the pink diamond you want up here. So yeah, who doesn't love that? Also, sort of a side note, if you're pretty low level, killing mammoths actually gives a pretty decent amount of XP. And it's very easy, because in this game, the mammoths don't actually fight back. So if you have a wooden club or an iron mace or something, you can knock this out in like 2 minutes. And I got 1400 essence right now. And yeah, it just gave me 30 essence, which isn't a lot, but in the early game, that can be an entire level up. So do keep that in mind. If you ever see a mammoth and you're pretty low level, go ahead and kill it, as it's going to give you a decent bit of XP. You can also break Sheldon and Shelby, these 2, colored Shellies. If you break these guys, they're going to give you a little bit of XP. They give a little bit of essence, as you can see. However, it's not anything crazy. Okay, whoops, I did not mean to press V. That essence is just gonna keep rolling, isn't it? Yeah, so it's not a crazy amount of XP. However, it is a little side note for anyone who might need just that little extra tiny bit. Shelby does give a little bit more than Sheldon does. Yeah, so Shelby is going to break into these giant Shellies. And the thing about giant Shellies is they break off into a million little tiny Shellies. And those tiny Shellies give a bunch of XP when you break all of them. So Shelby doesn't drop any essence, however, Shelby drops a ton of these weird little miniature Shellies, or miniature shell. I cannot speak today. They drop a bunch of miniature Shellies, which do give you a ton of XP, and as you can see, I got a few hundred. I mean, just doing this part alone gave me almost the same amount of XP as killing the giant. So definitely do not miss out on killing Shelby and Sheldon. It is definitely a nice addition to your money wallet, or I mean your XP wallet, not your money wallet. Alright, so the next thing is obviously going to be in the floating islands. Now, Oh damn, I probably shouldn't have placed an archer tower. This was probably one of the lowest IQ moments I've ever done. If you build a stone tower, here we go, and you head up to the Feather Islands, or the 2 floating islands, there's a ton of XP to be had up here. So if you're a low level player, I would recommend breaking these feather bushes as soon as you can. If no one's up here, break these feather bushes. They drop 1 essence each. Late game, this is not very good, but early game, this can be the fastest way to get to level 10 and getting yourself some beautiful iron tools and iron armor. However, yeah, late game is not that fantastic. But right here we have the Miserable God, which has only 5,000 HP. If you have anything better than steel, you can mine it. However, this is most effective if you have God tools or void tools, or even pink diamond or emerald. This will go by the quickest. And when you break this absolute blue goof head, he's going to drop you a pretty solid amount of XP. As you can see right now, I have 1,900, and that gave me about 300 XP, so pretty much the same as the giants did. Now, one of the last things on the list, however not the last thing on the list, is going to be obviously on the Sun Island. So when you get up here, you're going to notice this Crystal Guardian. I do recommend mining him, as it's pretty easy, and I believe you can mine him if you have anything over steel. And he's going to drop that, Spirit Key. Now these sun trees do drop essence. The bushes do not drop essence, but the sun trees do drop essence. So again, if you're below level 20, this can be one of the best grinding methods for XP. However, once you get to the like 50 to 100 range, this becomes less and less effective. So I'd recommend doing this if you're below level 20, maybe even if you're below level 30. This will still be a pretty good method for you. However, there's this gigantic tree right here called the Ancient Tree with 30,000 HP. When you break this, you're going to get an insane amount of XP. And I'm going to show you exactly how much you get when you break it. Alright, so when you get pretty close to breaking it, you are going to want to make sure that you place a dock underneath, because I believe there's a hole below it. Of which the essence is going to fall down. So you're going to want to quickly scoop up all the essence before it all flies away. No, my essence. It does drop a little bit of gold too, which does come in handy. However, quite a bit did fall down. However, I did get a little bit. We'll go get that later. But what you want to do is you want to place your spirit key on top of that spirit portal. And you're going to want to go across this bridge. Now this bridge does have a limited time before it disintegrates. So make sure you you go quickly. And over here, there's really nothing aside from crystal and stone trees, except for this god, which is the Lonely God. Now, if you break him, he's going to give you a bit of XP as well, which is going to be fantastic. So let's break him. Only 5,000 HP, which is very good. Alright, so he's just about broken, and here we go. This also does unleash a magnetite meteor to fall from the sky. So when you do break that, you can go get the mag meteor if you want. However, you definitely do not have to, and it's way over there for me. So I'm just going to quickly fall down here and go pick up that essence that fell down from the ancient tree really quick. And well, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That is everything that I think gives you a ton of XP. There's also a giant shelly here. Make sure you do break the giant shellies whenever you see them, because they do give a ton, as you can see from all the little ones. But that was every little bit of, every little thing in Survival Odyssey that gives you XP. All of my favorite methods. There is a ton more, so yeah, I could make a second video on this. However, if you remember, at the beginning of the video, I had only 800 essence levels. Now I have 3,400, and I could pretty easily get another 400 if I went to the Hateful God. So that is how you get 3,000 XP, which is definitely more than enough for your purposes. That can get you pretty much anything you want. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. But until then, stay awesome like always. And yeah, peace out.